information Delta. At time 1650. Departure and arrival runway 26 right. Expect to south approach. Advised aircraft type on first contact. During pushback and taxi squawk assigned transponder code. Surface wind 260 degrees, 2 knots. Havoc. Temperature plus 32. Dew point plus 20. QNH 100 with hectopascal. Advised ATC you have copied information Delta. Muscat arrival departure aerodrome information Delta. At time 1650. Departure and arrival runway 26 right.
Back in the Middle East.
Approach. Advised aircraft type on first contact. During pushback and taxi squawk assigned transponder code. Surface wind 260 degrees, 2 knots. Havoc. Temperature plus 32. Dew point plus 20. QNH 100 with hectopascals. Advised ATC you have copied information Delta.
All stations, Muscat Control is now back. Break MH 516. You're leaving my airspace. No further ATC online for you. Monitor you.
Muscat arrival departure aerodrome information Delta. At time 1650. Departure and arrival runway 26 right.
Thanks for flying.
Expect to south approach. Advised aircraft type on first contact. During pushback and taxi squawk assigned transponder code. Surface wind 260 degrees, 2 knots.
Thank you very much. Break Air India 199.
Plus 32.
Muscat Control.
Dew point plus 20. QNH 100 with hectopascal. Advised ATC you
Air India
have
199,
copied
Roger.
information
Startup
Delta.
is approved. Call for taxi.
Muscat arrival departure aerodrome information Delta. At time 1650. Departure and arrival runway 26 right. Expect to south approach. Advised aircraft type on first contact. During pushback and taxi squawk assigned transponder code. Surface wind 260 degrees, 2 knots. Havoc. Temperature plus 32. Dew point plus 20. QNH 100 with hectopascals. Advised ATC you have copied information Delta. Muscat arrival departure aerodrome information Delta. At time 1650. Departure and arrival runway 26 right.
So
Expect to south approach.
we are Sky Dubai 46.
On first contact. During pushback and taxi squawk assigned transponder code. Surface wind 260 degrees, 2 knots. Havoc. Temperature plus 32. Dew point plus 20. QNH 100 with hectopascals.
100.
Advised
What?
ATC you have copied information Delta.
Delta. Well then, enough Delta.
Muscat arrival departure aerodrome information.
Virgin 57. You're coming through a little bit weak because you're a little bit outside my airspace at the moment, but set squawk 6562.
Cool. So was ist der QNH? The QNH is 1002.
Air India 199, taxi via Charlie 5 Alpha, hold short, runway 26 as it probably appears on your ceiling.
1002 set. And we need to start the APU. And we need to finish entering our data and fuel up. Oh, 10.5 tons. I hate it when it does it. And it does this. So, fuel we need is 5.1 tons. Let's make it 5.2. And defuel the plane, and payload is 16189 for 0 fuel 59.3. 16189. 16189. And 0 fuel 59.3. Perfect. And we're still defueling. Hello. Yes, this is the latest one. At least the one I downloaded last time. 3.5. Has there been another update? I don't know. Okay, 0 fuel 59.2, and we're climbing level 320. Yeah. Cost index 60. No, but here we need like 450. On this plane. Reserves. Let's see. We have final reserve 1 ton and alternate 800 kilograms, so 1.8 tons. We're still waiting for the fuel here to finish. Cruise wind, let's see here. Cruise wind is almost nothing. 265 at 8 and temperature deviation plus 18, so 265 at 8. 265 at 8. And 18 degrees, either deviation. I don't know if the sounds work. We'll find out. We can have a look. Yeah, they work. Oh, our frames are bad here. Why is that? It's the buildings. Huh? The buildings have been designed too complex. Or with bad textures, I don't know. Anyways, as soon as we take off, or as soon as we're not looking to the building, we will be fine with the frames. So we have the, we didn't select the hydraulic pumps on, so we have the APU connected, which means we can disconnect the GPU, we can call the pushback truck.
Down to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Then maybe you have to reinstall, huh?
Air India 1990, the wind is 260 degrees, 2 knots, runway 26 left, keep left for takeoff.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Fuel is not there yet. At 7.4 tons now. We're still waiting for this to finish. I can call him for clearance. Muscat control, hello. Sky Dubai 46, information Delta request clearance Dubai.
Sky Dubai 46, Muscat control, good day, information Delta is current QNH 1002, your cleared destination Dubai. Runway 26 right, Dapok 1 X-ray departure. Climb maintain altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 6531.
Sky Dubai 46 cleared Dubai via Dapok 1 X-ray departure 5,000 feet, 6531 QNH 1002.
Sky Dubai 46, feedback correct, be advised your maximum flight level on this route is flight level 200, that will be your level cap.
No, but then our fuel will not be sufficient.
Call the fuel tanker back.
No, not good.
It's not going to make that much of a difference, it's a 20-minute flight.
Yeah, it's 10 pounds extra fuel, huh? Well, we have contingency fuel to cater for this. So he's telling me that we're gonna be limited to flight level 200. That's okay. I have already, my calculation includes half an hour additional fuel for holding in Dubai. So we're gonna eat a little bit into that reserve. But that's okay, that's fine. We can already insert the departure, so 26 right, Dapok, 1 X-ray. And we are waiting for this. Almost done. It's good. So we're looking at a gross weight of blah blah blah. Ramp mass 64.3 or 0.4. Lovely. 64.4 we should have here. It's finished. Yeah, that will be correct. Yeah, go for pushback. Okay, we can finish this here. So flight.
Air India 199 identified on departure. Climb flight level 150. Fly direct Depok. Air India 199, that's correct. Fly direct Depok. Delta Alpha Papa Oscar Kilo.
It's gonna be like 144 knots or so. V2 speed. Let's have a look.
And Etihad 778 request Stalin pushback.
So fuel is correct, weight is correct, fuel is correct, and one limit. We will derate a little bit. TO1, climb 1, takeoff flaps 5. Our takeoff CG will be 26.2. No. 26.2 and yeah, 145 knots. So I was off by just 1 knot. I think that's acceptable. Oh no, I was correct. I was spot on. Whoa. So then we take heading select, LNAV, VNAV armed, Sky Dubai 46, pushback.
Sky Dubai 46, just confirm you have the squawk code 6531 set.
Not yet, we will do it before movement.
Sky Dubai 6531, your push and start is approved. Straight pushback, facing.
Okay, straight pushback approved. Sky Dubai 46, thank you. 6531, it's set. Then pushback. Park brake released. Beacon on. Sit the fuck down.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
And where's the taxi line? Hard to see. Well, we just taxi. Pushback here. It's gonna be okay.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Park brake release.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Off. And we're starting engine number 1. Okay, that works correctly, or as expected. Okay, we are still in the motoring phase, so we have time to set our trim for takeoff. And our taxi route will be roughly via Uniform Echo and Victor to Yankee 7. Still motoring.
Air India 199, climb flight level 200.
And fuel on.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Park brake set.
Disconnecting tail. Stand by.
And starting engine number 1. Start valve open and to rotation. In the meantime, we set flaps 5. I quickly do my reverse test here on number 2 engine. Hello, Mr. Schmidt.
Hello, control Pakistan 222. Sorry, I am late.
Tail is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Oh yes, I had a sound, but the sound was very mute. But I can hear it. See? Fuel on. We can have a look. Okay, maybe there's no sound. Okay, you're right. There's no sound. But I'm not too concerned. They will fix it. No, maybe there's no sound. You're right, maybe, yeah.
Romeo, Victor,
But I personally don't care too much.
Yankee 8, hold short runway 26 right.
Yeah, by Lima Hotel, Romeo, Victor, Yankee 8, hold short 26 right, Idiot 7 Sonic.
Ich empfehle Qt Scoop, das nutze ich.
Pakistan 222, you identified, maintain flight level 360.
Kann ich gleich zeigen. Okay, let's do the after start do list. So top left, every row down one by one. La la la. So we've already connected the engine generators. We can shut down the APU. We select the probe heats on. They're all on.
Pakistan 222, you identified, maintain flight level
Continues.
360.
Auto on. We set the new cruise level of 200, landing elevation is set, and then we can move. Fly Dubai 46, taxi.
So results Sky Dubai 46, calling for taxi.
Affirm.
Sky Dubai 46, left turn out, Uniform Echo, Victor, Yankee 8, hold short, runway 26 right.
Taxi holding point 26 right, Uniform Echo, Victor, Yankee 8. Flight Sky Dubai 46. Okay, Yankee 8. But I've no Yankee 8. Okay, we go there, have a look, and if it's not there, we tell them we only have Yankee 7. Then taxi light on. And we go to taxi view. Park brake released. We forgot to start our joystick driver, of course, as usual. Otherwise we don't have steering. So here, Sky Qt Scoop, this is my VATSIM status indicator. See, you have the entire globe if you like, or you have this, you can click here on the ATC stations.
India 199, thank you very much. Maintain
We could have
flight
used
level
PTC,
200.
damn it!
You can fly now direct solid.
We can have a look at us here, at our flight, to show our flight route. Hi Kirsten. Yeah, well, I have my yoke and my other controls, so I'm okay with them not having a sound at the moment. If it's a bug, they will correct it. And we will not be the only ones having this issue, and somebody else will report it. And as well, you can go to the booked ATC dialog, and let's have a look here. Example, we go to 1915Z time, and then we go warp 2, and this is the status of booked ATC at that time, for example. Or if you want to see the list, this is the list of booked ATC. For example, Dubai here, they're all booked until 20 Zulu. Unfortunately, the Americans, they don't use VATBook. Oops, we overshot our taxi line, of course. Okay, well done. They are aware of it. They will fix it. Okay, then next we turn right. And we go all the way to the end. Here, Victor. Where's this Etihad guy? He's somewhere behind us, huh? Is he following us? Yes, I'm using Vulkan, yeah. That's why I'm a bit disappointed that I have so low frame rates here. But as well, it all depends on the scenery and the hardware used. And here it's okay now, but if I look to the terminal, they go down to 20. And Skydubai 46, yeah, on my airport map here it looks like we only have Yankee 7, but we'll have a look what the actual scenery looks like.
Skydubai 46, roger, whichever one you want to take is fine with me.
Yeah, well, let's see what we have here in scenery. We don't know.
Perfecto.
Yeah, but upgrade there's no question. You have you should really upgrade to 11.50, the release version. There's no good reason to not update. Really. And if you want to be cautious, then make a copy of your X-Plane and update or upgrade the copy of it, and then if you have things not working, you can still revert back. Yep, I think we only have here this Yankee 7 thing. But let's see, maybe there are 2 taxiways? Oh no, there is Yankee 8. Oh, we have Yankee 8. Okay, let's do a pre-departure briefing. So we have heading, select, screen, LNAV, VNAV, armed.
That was broken. Fly direct, mix Mike, India.
5,000 feet. We have inserted the SID. We have flaps 5, green light, speed brake down, trim is set for takeoff. And yeah, looks good. Okay, then we have Yankee 8, Skydubai 46, and we are ready for departure.
Skydubai 46, thank you very much. The wind is 260 degrees, less than 5 knots, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Okay, runway 26 right, clear takeoff, Skydubai 46. Transponder to TARA.
Approaching.
Runway
26 right.
26 right identified. All lights are on. Oh yeah, we need to get the cabin ready. Auto throttle is armed. A bit right of center line, be corrected.
Right.
26 right, yep. And we return to the center line. Where's Daniel? Doesn't matter. Oh. Come on, where are you going, my dear plane? Toga. Sorry, it's a bit chaotic here. check. Yeah, why don't you update now? Explain, if you have a copy already. V1, hands off the throttles and rotate. Gear up. Elnav green.
400.
VNAV speed green.
Skyline 46 identified on departure, climb flight level 150, fly direct Depok.
Direct Depok and climb level 150, sky Dubai 46. 1000, accelerating for cleanup.
Idiot 778 is ready for departure.
Idiot 778, the wind is 260 degrees, less than 5 knots, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
26 right, cleared for takeoff, Idiot 778.
Speed check, flaps 1 selected. Have to trim quite a bit to keep the nose up, with the flaps retracting from 5 to 1. Creates quite a bit of a nose down moment, and speed is checked and flaps up selected. Same here, I have to trim quite a bit. And we can go to autopilot on, command green, LNAV VNAV speed. We have been cleared to flight level 150, standard set, and direct to Depok. Obviously, in a two-person cockpit, we would have done that much earlier, the direct to, because the pilot flying flies the aircraft while the pilot monitoring does all the inputs when manning your flight. How many frames more? Normally it's between 20 and 200% more. It really depends on what kind of scenery is displayed. But I'd say on equal settings, on the same settings that I had in without on identical settings without Vulkan compared to this, now I have probably 50 to 100% more frames, yeah. The ultimate doesn't work on 11.5, really? Oh. That sucks. Okay, let's can do an takeoff check, so continues, taxi light off. Why is the light on here still? Oh, because I forgot to switch it off. Yeah. Classic. Stupid questions are asking for stupid answers. And we set the auto brake off.
I am back and confirm Alpha Alpha X-ray India.
No, I don't fly the 737 for real now.
222 negative, it's Mixan, Mike, India, X-ray, Alpha, Mike.
Okay, flight level 100. The landing lights go off. Seat belts go off.
I am direct to reload or
We check the pressurization panel. Here the differential pressure is going up and the cabin altitude is going up a little bit only, that's fine. And here is the cabin rate. Oh, what's going on here? Our autopilot came off. Whoa. On the real plane you would feel that, because you would feel G-forces.
Skydubai 46, climb flight level 200.
Climb level 200, Skydubai 46. What is this here?
Idiot 778, climb altitude 10,000 feet.
Climbing 10,000, Idiot 778.
Oh shit. We have one engine less, huh? Can you see that?
Skydubai 46, fly direct solid.
Direct solute, Skydubai 46. I know I know why. I meant to switch off the dome lights, but I switched off the engine. Cool, huh? Okay, let's quickly do this here. Solute. And we need to restart this thing. So first thing is we set the thrust to idle.
Skydive 46, what's your planned indicated airspeed in the cruise?
Skydive 46 standby. We just had an engine failure, and we will now probably just a flame out. We are restarting the engine, and we are planning to cruise at probably 320 knots.
Skydive 46, that's understood. If you need any further assistance, good news.
Will do. Okay, so how do we do that? So we have set the bad engine back to idle. You can see the thing here is in cutoff. That's why we lost the engine. Oh, come on, plane. What are we doing here?
Left heading 270, ATR 778.
And then we select the cross bus transfer should be all good, so we can.
Okay, 778, climb altitude 1 to 12,000 feet.
Oh, plane, what are you doing? So the N2 is rising. We probably have to override. Yeah, we do. And now the N2 is rising much quicker. And we just go ahead, normal thing, at 22 or 24% we will select fuel on. I can do it now, let's see what will happen. But nothing happens yet. But it doesn't want to go higher. Why is that? We probably have to switch off the packs to get more pressure. Although we shouldn't do that on both. There we go. Yeah, well. The cabin will not depressurize that quickly, don't worry. Now we're doing it. But I wonder why, because normally the bleed pressure from the right engine should be sufficient to do that. So again, we have to wait for the end of the motoring.
Iliad 778, climb flight level 180.
Climb level 180, ATR 778.
Yes, I really selected fuel, the condition lever to cut off, because the dome light switch is just next to it on my yoke here. So the motoring inscription is gone, and we select fuel on. Yeah, and it's starting up in two increments and 1 increments, EGT rising. It's just a normal start now. And we're using the engine number 2 bleed air instead of the APU bleed air to start the engine. That's it. So we can bring that thing back to climb thrust, and we can climb. Happy days. Okay, let's get this thing here to 2,000 feet a minute.
Iliad 778, right turn, flight direct solid. Right direct solid, ATR 778.
Why can't I switch on the autopilot?
Skydive 46, have you managed to turn your engine back on?
Skydive 46 A-firm, and we are now climbing to flight level 200. Still trying to resolve some other issues, but we should be getting there.
Skydive 46, I shall pass the message on to Boeing that engine failures are another issue they need to try and resolve on the MAX. Just having a conversation with the UAE at the moment, because currently MAXs are actually banned in UAE airspace, so he's thinking about whether to let you in or not.
Yeah, just change the type of aircraft on the flight plan. It should be fine.
That's a good idea.
Just have to pay enough bakshish and everything will be fine. So, there we go. Command green, heading select green. We go LNAV. And DNAV is green.
Report your planned cruise speed.
Mach 728.
Yeah, the auto throttle is to go.
298.
298, roger. 298.
Well, I want to get speed first here, and now we go back to N1. Auto throttle is green as well. So I wasn't able to switch on the autopilot because we were missing the
By 46, when you're able, just to confirm 320 knots or breaker.
Scatter by 46. Yeah, we are climbing now at 324 knots, so you can consider that. So, man, that was stupid, but shit happens, huh? Back to darkness. Yeah. The desert is dark. I think we need to switch off the cabin or dim the cabin lights. It's here on the second page. We go to cruise night. Yeah. And we have 1000 to go, still a high rate, but that's fine. Cruise, yeah, 326 knots, that's good, and descent will be up as well, high speed, that's fine.
ADM 778, climb flight level 200.
VNAV path green, and we are leveled off at flight level 200. Whew, that was scary. So let's have a look at our panel to make sure we did everything correct. Top left,
Pakistan 222, when ready.
we start top left corner, we go all the way down, yeah, fuel pumps, generators. Seat belts off, yeah, oh yeah, we can
Pakistan 222, that's
switch
correct.
off
Just
the
to
logo and
confirm,
wing
flight
lights.
level 180 at Interact.
And that looks good. So this time we switch off the lights and not the engine.
Flight level 180 at Interact.
No, okay. I couldn't engage the autopilot because before or after the engine failure, of course, the left-hand engine generator went off bus. It went offline because the engine was not producing any more thrust. And after I had restarted the engine, I had not yet selected the engine generator on again. That's why I couldn't connect the autopilot. Hadn't we been able to restart the engine, we would have definitely started the APU, and then we would have had 2 more generators here, and we could have still switched on the autopilot even with the engine generator being off.
Pakistan 222, you can time accelerate in the descent as well if you wish. You're free to time accelerate in the descent if you want.
So, Dubai ATIS. Big question mark.
Pakistan 222, readability strength 5. I shall send it via text.
Roger, thank you.
Oh, the ATIS from Dubai doesn't work on voice, damn it. Alright, then let's have a look at Swift to see the ATIS from Dubai. So, information Golf, departures and arrivals on runway 30 left, expect ILS approach, type, advise aircraft type on first contact, minimum runway occupancy required, reduced, single runway operations in progress, runway 30 right closed for maintenance, surface wind variable 1 knot, so no wind, cap OK temperature 33, dew point 26, QNH 1003. We can set this already here, 1003 on the small one, and we preset it here on the big one. What else do we have? 1003 hectopascal does can change. Advice: you have copied golf. So we play golf. We do the Trump thing. Instead of working, we play golf. Sorry. Report that we have golf. The next will be UAE control 1193. And 30 left.
Standby 46, call UA radar now 119 at decimal 3. Choose.
1193, Sky Dubai 46. Thank you. See you. Bye bye. Ah, by the way, for the sounds, did you actually have all the volumes up here for the cockpit? Yeah, well, yeah, I do. UAE control, hello, Sky Dubai 46, flight level 200.
Sky Dubai 46, UAE radar, hello, information Golf, you're cleared correction, you're cleared impaired 3 Charlie, runway 30.
Impaired 3 Charlie, 30 left, we have Golf, Sky Dubai 46. Delivery, yeah, here. This is delivery. Sorry, can't show you more, it's dark. So, up 30 left, probably via Uldot, and impact 3 Charlie. Yeah, using reserve fuel, my ass. Impact 3 Charlie, looking good. But let's have a look at the charts. Charts Darwin.
You waited on hello, Max8.
So, star.
Pakistan.
Runway 30 left and right. Oh.
6 Charlie. Runway 31.
Doesn't work.
Descent plan 150 and standby. Okay, Rovo 6 Charlie, and I will receive on left descent 150, Pakistan 2.
Okay, the charts don't work. I think this is connected to the fact that at the moment they have an issue with their server. That's where the charts are located.
Sky Dubai 46, cancel speed restriction.
Sky Dubai 46. Yep, I have to delete this thing. Speed restrictions? No, we can't use the non-chart Fox charts, AIP charts as well. Oh, what a pity. Then we will have to fly blindly. So where are the speed limits here? Impact 230. Let's make it 320. And here too.
UAE radar, a very good evening and a happy birthday. 88 level 200.
Happy birthday? What?
778 UAE radar, very good day. I think this is my 5th birthday this year. You identified cleared. Impaired 3 Charlie, runway 30. Information Golf.
Cleared impaired 3 Charlie, 30 left, and information Golf on board. 8878.
No.
Again, 778. You can cancel speed restrictions.
Cancel speed restrictions for 8878.
So for the briefing, well, we have to do it a little bit blind, more or less. We insert the 11.3, 302 degrees.
UAE radar, Thai 7 Zulu Fox, good evening, flight level 150.
Thai, 70 Foxtrot UA.
Thai.
Very good day.
What a massage.
250 speed 290.
Climbing flight level 250 and speed 290 knots. Thai 70 Fox.
Reset MCP, well he will send 10,000 feet, 1003, sky Dubai 46. And whose birthday is it then?
It's a joke that Chris marries likes to play on me all the time. He tells people to wish me happy birthday. I think it's the 5th birthday I've had this year. So.
Ah, perfect. Then happy Hanukkah. QNH 1003.
Someone else, 05, you can contact arrivals 124 days from line. Happy Hanukkah. 124
And we have to be 10,000 or below at
contact arrivals 124 days from line. Happy Hanukkah.
Delta Bravo 518. Best wishes as well. Lol. The happy wishes continue.
Happy birthday, Paul.
Yes, thank you, Liam.
Yeah, no, the frames are good here, of course now, but if it was a daytime flight, I'd probably have now 60 frames, 50 frames a second. Night textures, they eat quite a bit.
Pakistan 222 direct to Lübeck, descent to altitude.
What, direct Lübeck? Well, we need to continue here on our briefing. So we do all these points, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, to final. And the runway is at 110 minus 50 is 60 feet. So
46, no ATC speed restriction. Contact arrival 124 days.
high speed 1249, sky Dubai 46. Bye bye. Thank you.
7105, proceed to go. Direct to confirm gear go. 7105.
So the minimum in the meantime. So let's make it 260.
7105, continue descent to 7,000 feet. Continue descent 7,000, 7105. Airfront 524, Dubai arrivals identified.
Oof.
You can expect the ILS 30 left, QNH 1003.
Arrival low, sky Dubai 46, descending 10,000.
Sky Dubai 46, Dubai arrivals identified, expect the ILS 30 left, QNH 1003.
30 left, 1003, sky Dubai 46.
Airfront 524, reduce the speed to 230 knots. Sky Dubai 43, reduce the speed to 230 knots.
230 knots, sky Dubai 46. 230 knots. And we can now reduce the rate.
251 Charlie Victor, you can contact radar 119.3, bye bye. Sunrise 105, descent to 5,000 feet. Descent to 5,000 feet, Sunrise 105.
There's another airport somewhere here. And that's what the desert looks like. Dark. No, it's black. And then you have some lights and some roads. And that's it.
Skyline 467, continue descent to 8,000 feet.
Descend 8,000 feet. Sky Dubai 46. 8,000 feet set.
Airfield 524.
Then logo.
By the start to 8,000 feet.
So we do logo and wing light on, landing lights on, ignition we do later on.
Yeah, 11 correction 199 are you on frequency?
Yeah, the VNAV, normally it works, but you have to watch it. You really have to.
118.75,
You have to watch it. 119.75, I think it was. You can have a look in the list here. 118.75.
Very good evening, 88.780, send 10.
Yeah, Dubai Tower 118.75, and there are several ground stations. So we don't know which one to correct. 118.35 or 121.65. We will see. And here on our radar we see
778 after bed speed 230 knots. After bed 230 knots, 7105 descent to 3,000 feet. Descent to 3,000 feet, 7105. 7105 reduces speed to 190. Reducing speed 190, 7105.
There's an airport, but it's not Dubai, that's Sharjah.
Sky Dubai 46, descent to 6,000 feet.
It's 6,000, Sky Dubai 46. 6,000 feet. So approach checklist QNH set 1, 2, 3 times. Briefing.
778 descent by the start to 8,000 feet.
Okay, we didn't talk about the missed approach. Missed approach is straight ahead to Delta Bravo 707, then left to Egnot, about 14 miles to go. Climb 3,000 feet and hold. So 3,000 feet. Nav setting we've done. We have initialized the speeds. Auto brake 2. Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, and here's Dubai.
778 tanks, proceed direct to Albert, Uniform Lima Delta Oscar Tango.
Burj Al Arab. And the airport is somewhere here. Maybe. Yeah, there. That's Dubai Airport. Oh, there's another aircraft, look.
Airport 524 descent to 6,000 feet, reduces speed to 210. Turn right heading 210 degrees, base leg, descent to 2,000 feet. Right heading 210, descent to 2,000 feet, Etihad 778, descent to 4,000 feet. Descent 4,000, descent 7 feet. Turn right heading 270, you're cleared for the ILS 30 left, 3 points established. Right heading 270, clear this approach, 30 left, code established, 79105. Sky Dubai 45, continue descent to 5,000 feet.
5,000 feet, Sky Dubai 46.
Aircraft 524, speed 190.
So this guy has called me in the meantime, Sky Dubai 43, 45, 4 something, maybe sometimes 46. Very funny. You are so funny. Oh no, normally for me the VNAV is quite okay. Speed brakes, yeah, every now and then need them, yeah.
Somalia 105 established ILS chasing. 7105 tanks, continue approaching number 1, the wind is calm. Skyway 46 descent to 3000 feet, speed 190. At 778 descent to 2000 feet, you're cleared for the ILS 30 left. Descent 2000, clear ILS 30 left, HF.
So, we have to use the flaps now because they want us to slow down to 190. And our minimum clean speed was about 210 knots, 208 knots.
Airport 524 descent to 5000 feet.
Right, I think we can go back to normal view mode. You can see here. Oh, it's better over here in this. Yeah, there's an aircraft. This is the Southern Air 105. He's already on the final approach of runway 30 left. And hopefully we will be turned in as well, inbound,
105, contact tower 118.
in a few seconds. Oh no, he's making the Etihad approach first. Really? Are you kidding me? I was ahead of him on the approach. What's the logic?
Airport 524 descent to 4000 feet.
Okay, well, I don't care, but still fun.
At 778, speed 190. Speed 190, airport.
As we go.
Skyway 4610, right heading to 10 degrees, please, like.
Say again, heading Skyway 46.
To 10 degrees.
Turn right heading 210 degrees, Skyway 46.
Skyway 46, reduce the speed to 170.
170 knots, Skyway 46. It's 170. And that is still above the minimum speed of flaps 5, so we can...
Skyway 46, turn right heading 270, you're cleared for the ILS 30 left, 3 points established.
Right 270, Gladys 30 left, call you Skyway 46.
Skyway 46, reduce now to 160 knots, maintain until 4 dB.
160 until 4, Skyway 46.
Airfront 524, turn right heading 210.
So then, approach mode, lock green already, and glide slope is armed. We can bring the heading block forward to runway heading 302.
Tower 778, speed 16 knots until 4.
And we do
16 plus 1 to 118
go direct to the final fix.
460 to 2,000 feet, further with the climb.
Descend 2,000 feet, guided by 406.
Airfront 524, descend to 3,000 feet.
Okay, but now we need flaps 10.
Thousand to go.
Airfront 524, turn right heading 270, you're cleared for the ILS 30, left 3 points established. By 46, contact tower 118.75, bye-bye.
1875 is guided by 46.
And tower Alpha 6 Alpha Charlie Tango, airborne 600 feet. Say again, Alpha Charlie Tango. Roger, continue.
So we expect at 2,000 feet we should intercept the glide slope at about 6 DME. So we have 2 miles to go for the glide slope. I want to be gear down and flaps 15 at glide slope intercept.
Yeah, I just realized it didn't get
Glide slope is alive. At 1 dot I will extend the flaps and the gear.
1,000 feet up on that.
Tower low, sky by 46, 230 left. Continue, sky by 46. Glide slope green. And we have to maintain 160 until 4 DME, so there's no point in slowing down now, and we can only set the target altitude for missed approach, 3,000 feet. At 5 miles we're gonna set flaps 25, there we go. Speed check, flap 25. And almost 4 DME we set flaps 30. Ref speed is 146, so we're gonna fly 151 knots. Plus 5. Ignition goes to continuous, we just need our landing clearance. So we are now in the sterile cockpit phase. No jets, no distractions. Autopilot off. Auto throttle off. Raise left, get land, guided by 406.
Left.
Right, kilometer, that sounds neat.
And we're gonna vacate to the right. We go to the cheap stands. Yeah, we vacate to the cheap stands. Guided by 46.
300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50.
Contact, must refund it,
10.
Oh, come on, baby, sit down. Long landing. Well, I didn't expect this. I expected a much earlier touchdown. Idle reverse, and we vacate here to the right. Manual braking. Reverse off. Yeah, I could have touched down at 50 feet a minute. Or Mike Sky Dubai 46. So flaps up, speed brake stowed, landing lights off, strobe lights. 12165 Sky Dubai 46. So let's just stop here and set the frequency. And the transponder goes to alt off, and we select probe heat off, ignition off, and we set the airport navigator. So we are on mic now, and we have to park somewhere up here. Stands, whatever, Echo 9, Echo 8 or so. So probably we're gonna taxi via mic all the way to mic 2. Ground hello, it's Sky Dubai 46 on taxi by Mike.
Sky Dubai M46, welcome to Dubai. Continue taxi via Mike. Mike 2.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Papa 2. Papa stand Echo 15.
Echo 15, we are Mike 2, Papa 2, and Papa Sky Dubai 46. Thank you.
Sky Dubai 46, correct.
Mike 2, Papa, and then we have to go back here. Because the runway is closed due to works, so we have to backtrack. Well, not backtrack, but we have to. After we cross the runway, we have to taxi back again. There goes the FedEx. Let's do some high-speed taxiing here. Oh, it's not even 9 o'clock. Nice, we can do one more flight. Easily.
Caution, on taxiway, on taxiway.
Yep. That's because I'm taxiing past the threshold, the speed threshold that the RAS assumes that I'm trying to take off. Tell me, oh, you're not on runway, eh? You're on a taxiway, mate. Slow down. You're going wrong. Hey, ich bin's. Nee, ich hab da nichts mitbekommen. So, deine Mutter ist in Quarantäne bei dir zu Hause. Jetzt bist du auch in Quarantäne, oder was? Weil du auch Kontakt hast mit deiner Mutter. So, the third taxiway to the right will be ours. Squeak. Eek. Come on, turn right. Mike 2, yep.
Approaching. 1, 2, left.
Yeah, runway is closed, so we don't need clearance to close it. So now we have to taxi second to the right and then to Echo 15. That's up, just past Papa 3. Ja, das ist halt auch, ja. Naja, Quarantäne ist gut. Hast du mehr Zeit zum Flugsimulator spielen. Haha. Dream, Virtual Flight, Colors. No. But as well, I have some color modifications that I as well installed here in this version, so I can't tell you. Echo 14. And the next will be Echo 15. There we go. Yeah, I'm a bit late, yeah, because you were allowed to overtake me, bastards. Yeah? As well, I didn't get the reason. Why could you overtake me? We were on the same routing, same speed. I didn't get it. Ah, of course, because of the birthday wishes. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Oops, that was a bit early stopping. There we go. Park brake set, taxi light, this other one off, cockpit light on. Let's connect the GPU and set chocks, and then we can shut down the engines. Fuel pumps off, beacon off, fasten belts off. Transponder goes to standby. Cool. So here's your livery. Well, you can't see still. Huh? You can't see much still. Well, it's Fly Dubai, yeah. It's the Ryanair of the Middle East, or of the UAE. Let's have a look for, you know what, let's make it a bit less dark. See, the frames are much better now. Let's have a look for the other guy here. Oh. Cool, an Emirates Airbus 300. How cool is that? Is it actually somebody? Or is this really somebody connected as this aircraft, or is it just a wrong match? Oh yeah, Airbus 350. That's why. So somebody connected as Emirates flight, but with an Airbus 350. And then the pilot client said, yeah, well, Emirates I have, but I don't have an Airbus 350 in my model set, but I have an Airbus 300. That's as well a large aircraft. Let's try to make him an Airbus 330. Do we have that? Yeah, we do. That would be more appropriate than an Airbus 300. And there's our little Etihad Airbus. Our flight partner. What do we have here? Fly UK. Nobody here. And now as well we can have another look at our livery. Well, the match is good enough. The match could have been better, but the match in principle was okay. It's a large cabin, twin-engine Airbus of the same airline. For the lack of having the same type of aircraft in this livery, and if I tell and my pilot client is programmed to prefer the correct airline livery over the correct type of aircraft. So there we go here. Burj Khalifa, now Burj Al Arab and Burj Khalifa is this way. Yeah. The big one is Burj Khalifa and the little one is the Burj Al Arab. Yeah, all the aircraft that you saw here, they're all people who are online at the moment here in Dubai. Yeah. So we can have a look at the Aeroflot that just landed. Let's see. Aeroschrott, where are you? There he is. Airbus 320. Okay, so where do we go to now? Is it default? Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh no, this is but that basically it's the latest edition of the gateway scenery of Dubai. So it's a default, the scenery that is delivered with X-Plane. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not brilliant, but it's quite good, I think. Oh, and I have to install the new beta version of Little Nav Map that has been released, 2.6. So what do we have here? It's now 9 PM and these guys will be online at least until 10 PM, so we have another hour. All these people here, they are flying to Malmö and there's no local ATC. Well, here Stockholm maybe, I don't know, but if he as well will be serving Malmö. Oh, barbecue, nice. Well, we can have a look for the latest edition of Dubai from the gateway. Maybe there has been a recent update. Let's have a look. Dubai. There we go. Last update was here on May 16, 2020. But you see, this version has not been released yet with any X-Plane version. No, I didn't want this. So the last version of Dubai that has been released with X-Plane is the one from 2017, and there have been some updates since, so if you want to have them you have to download them directly here. But I don't know how significant the differences are between 2017 and 2020. I don't know. So, where do we fly? US? USA? Boston? Toronto? It's a bit boring, huh? I do this all the time. It's kind of a standard run. Last week we flew from San Francisco to Portland. Wrangle. Yeah, where do we go? What shall we do? What shall we gonna? The drunken sailor, la 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 la, drunken sailor, la 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 la. Ah, we can fly in Accra. From Accra to Monrovia. How far is that? 1 hour and a half. Or shall we do a boring Frankfurt flight? The standard Frankfurt flight. We could do Frankfurt to Amsterdam. 40 minutes. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced, as you can realize. Or Bergen. But how long will these guys be online here? Amsterdam, they've been here for not too long yet. Yeah, but the center, he will be closing at 10:30 maybe. That's a group flight, huh? From Luanda to Porto. Okay, have fun at McDonald's, really. Okay, well, you do that if you like it. Yeah, let's do some Norwegian stuff. Norway is always good. Trondheim, what do we have here? Weather is okay. Oslo has full ATC, that's not, well, not full, but tower approach and center, that's fine. Cav okay. And what is my scenery in Norway? I have Arlesund, Tromsø, Bodø. Oh. Where's Bodø? Where is Bodø? Up. Okay, how long is that? 1 hour, that's fine. And Allesund. It's here. Ah, we could do a double hop. We could go here, and if they're still here, we can still hop
Dubai
there.
ground Air India 179.
Let's go there.
Requesting IFR clearance to Mumbai International Airport. We are at gate Bravo 1.
Disconnect from the VATSIM. Okay then. Have a nice weekend as well. Ciao ciao. Buonasera. Enjoy your pizza from McDonald's. Okay guys, I will quickly shut down the stream and I will come back in less than a minute to start a new one.